Hey everyone, my name is Justin. Thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to cover a new feature in San Diego that came with the Integrated Risk Management Core application, and that's going to be confidential records. So with San Diego, once this feature, it's a property you need to turn on, for certain type of records inside of Integrated Risk Management, there'll be a flag where you can mark something as confidential and set what users and what groups can see that confidential record. Now you may be wondering, okay, which records does it apply to? I've got a list over here. I will put them on the screen as well, but the confidential records that you can mark confidential and everything will take care of itself are audit task, engagement, evidence request task, issues, observation, policy exceptions, remediation task, risk events, disclosure, material topics, metrics, metric definitions, and composite metric definitions. In this video, I'm going to show you a risk event. So let's go navigate over. I am, and we're in the risk workspace as well, but I'm in as Andrew Taylor, one of our demo personas, and I'm looking at risk events that are in progress. And we have one here for a company director had fraudulent education credentials. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that risk so we can look at the details for it. If you hadn't seen the risk workspace before, we've got an overview tab, we've got some details, and then all the other related tables for that risk event. What's new with this feature, I'll scroll down so you can see it, is this confidentiality section, right? So it's right here. And when I trip this flag and say, hey, this is confidential, I'm going to get two new fields, allowed users and allowed groups. So it's locking this down to Andrew Taylor at the moment. As soon as I hit save, it's going to disappear from view for anybody who doesn't have access. So I have Abraham Lincoln actually logged in. I'm going to scroll down in a different browser and I'm going to scroll down to the same risk events that are in progress, and we can see here that a company director had fraudulent education credentials. So we've got it here for Abe Lincoln too. So let's go back to Andrew Taylor and we're going to save that record. So I'm going to click save, and this is going to mark it as confidential. I left out a field. We got to set an owner on this. Let's scroll back up and set Andrew Taylor as our owner. And now we'll hit save and we should be able to save that record. And what's neat is this will actually still show up for Abraham Lincoln, but as soon as he hits refresh, the risk event completely disappears. So let's open that up. Here we are, Abraham Lincoln. We still see in progress. We still see this, a company director had fraudulent credentials. What I'm going to do is click this refresh button up here, and we should see that record disappear. And there it goes, it's gone. It's now no longer visible to Abraham Lincoln, and he no longer sees that record, even knows it's even there. So if we go back to Andrew Taylor, giving access back to that, like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to take that away from everybody. We'll just uncheck the confidential box over here. So uncheck, and we will hit save, and we should see that particular risk event reappear for Abraham Lincoln as soon as I hit the refresh button up top for Abraham Lincoln. So let's click refresh there, and we now have that risk event is now showing. You didn't have to do any ACL work, you didn't have to do any configuration in ServiceNow other than enabling a system property. You'll get access to mark those records as confidential in the system, relatively pain-free, and make sure that stuff that needs to be confidential can stay confidential. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody you think might be interested. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one.